I just wanna be successful.
So nice.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be nice. So. We're taking a walk.
Hey hearts, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome, 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 welcome. If you are a returning hearty, welcome back, baby. You are right here, okay? If you are new here, please do like, do share, do comment, and subscribe, okay? Become part of the family. I'm very happy to have you here. So without wasting any time, let's get into it. We made it, we made it, we made it, we made it, child. We got the license, we got it, we got it. Don't be shocked that it's a paper. Do not be shocked. This is the temporary one. And then the actual card will be out in 6 weeks. That's when I'm gonna get the actual card. But for now, this is where we at. We're buzzed. Can you believe it? And because we made it, can you see how cool she is? Let me show you. I literally have myself some sparkling wine because I deserve it. And actually, this is also for you when you've already made it. Okay, girl. Okay, boy. Okay, Mr. Man. Nails, nails, nails. Nails, nails. Nails, nails, nails. So, this is for you once you've made it. This is for me because I've made it now. But this is also for you once you've made it. Once you've made it. This is gonna make me do some wretched stuff because I am struggling to get this paper off. I'm low-key stressing because I'm scared of what might happen. Congratulations to the girl and to you.
Cheers to the freaking weekend.
Cheers. Cheers, sweetheart. Cheers, 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 cheers to the freaking weekend. I'm kidding. Cheers, man. You deserve it. Once you're done, this is our celebration. Okay? Just you and I.
I just wanna be successful.
So nice. Straight into business right now. So this is what you're gonna need first before you get your license. You're gonna need a learners, and I'll drop a video on how to book your learners online. You don't need to pay 1,500 if you're in South Africa, honestly, or go through a driving school, because honestly, babe, you can do it on your own. You study, you can't just book online, study, go right, you'll make it. Trust yourself, you'll make it. I swear you will. Just trust yourself. I'm gonna drop down a video on how to book online, and then yeah. So I got this about 2 years ago. Don't ask me why. I don't ask me why I didn't do it soon enough. I got this 2 years ago, and I was busy with all the other stuff. What I did was I booked myself online, and then I went there to go and pay. I'll get into detail about my learners, about how I got my learners in the video that I'm about to drop. It's either I'm gonna drop it before or after this. You'll find it right here if I've dropped it before. If I've dropped it after, you'll find it, sweetheart. So I went there, I wrote, and then I passed it on my first attempt. Yay! Moving right along, this is what we're here for today. It needs to have your fingerprint. If it doesn't, you are going to get arrested, mommy. You are going to get arrested, daddy. So you better make sure it has that baby right there. So, okay, fine. This is, guys, please don't look at the picture because honestly, I look like I just got into a fight and it looks bad. But I see collaborate. So, yeah, I wrote down some notes. About how to get your license. So the test is divided into, so I will be looking down because I wrote down some notes to make sure that I tell you guys everything that I know. So the test is divided into two tests, right? There is the yard test and the road test, right? The yard test is where you test inside the testing station. That's where you do your side packing, your alley docking, your steep hill. I'm gonna explain further what that is in detail. So that's what it is. First, you need to know how the vehicle works. When the instructor gets there, the instructor is gonna ask you to do a car inspection, an external car inspection first, clockwise. And then after that, you're going to do an interior car inspection, right? So the exterior car inspection, babe, you need to know everything about the car. And don't feel pressured just when I say everything. Like, it's the basic stuff. It's literally what you can see on the car. The fact that your doors can open, your tires are okay, they're working fine, the pressure's fine. Check your wipers, you check your windscreen, you check your mirrors, that they're not cracked, that they're okay, that your number plate is there, that literally everything that you can see on the car. Just touch it as you explain, so it shows that you know what you're talking about. Just look confident, be confident. That's what I'd advise you to do. Don't look too extra, of course, but just show the person that you know what you're talking about. And then the interior car inspection, that your gears are working, your car's on neutral, your handbrake is working, your clutch is working, your brake is working, your accelerator is working, your indicators are working, your hooter is working, where's your steering wheel, where's your dashboard, your seat belts. So you explain everything that you see. Even if you go extra about explaining everything, he's gonna stop you anyway. Or she's gonna stop you anyway. The person who was testing me is a guy. So that's what you need to know. It's the first thing that you're gonna do when you get to a test, the car inspection. And then you're gonna get into the car. Listen carefully to your instructor. Listen to your instructor. If you do not understand anything, ask. Ask, because there's no point in you going forward and you do not understand what this person just said to you, So the instructor is going to tell you where to go, which parking to do first. And this is specifically for a code 8. If you're in South Africa, you know which code it is. Code 8, sometimes they call it a B. There's also a code 10 and a code 14. So those are also different, but they're not that different. So you might as well just stay and watch. So also another thing, the instructor is gonna look at, can you start your car properly? Are you not distracted while you're driving? Like, can you brake also safely? Not just like, whoa, when you brake, you just that girl, you just that guy, No. No. You need to brake smoothly. Make sure you practice how to brake, how to start, how to, make sure that you know how to start a car, like move the car from where it is. And if it's a manual, I tested with a manual. And a lot of people don't know this. You can test with an automatic. It's just gonna write on your license that it's an automatic. You tested with an automatic, but I tested with a manual. So the first thing that you're gonna do, let's get into the sections of the yard test, okay? So in the yard test, there's alley docking, which is like a side reverse. So you're gonna reverse from your box. Make sure you know how to get into the box. You know how to get out of the box. Make sure that you are within the lines of the box. If you are out, you are gonna fail. And that's an easy thing that you can practice while you're at your driving school. Make sure you're in the box. Let's say your box is here, right? You're gonna reverse into the parking. Make sure you indicate. Make sure you look at your mirrors. Make sure that you know what on earth is happening with that car. Make sure that you're in control, you're focused, right? It's a side reverse. That's what it is. It's a side reverse. So you're going to move back. Come here. Stop. Completely stop. Put your car in neutral. Take the handbrake up, right? And then he's going to tell you to move to the next step. So you move. It's two boxes. Let's say the two boxes are here. You're parking into this space. So you're gonna first come back this way, then go out to that box, then come back, just so you can see that you can park from both sides, right? Make sure that you know how to control your brakes, because where I was practicing, the floor, should I say the floor? The place where we were practicing at was flat, like it was flat, it was equal. At my testing station, the floor was like this. The road was literally like this. So normally when I do my yard test, mind you, I never use the accelerator when I do the parkings. It's just the clutch and the brake to make sure that I know what I'm doing. There, I had to balance like it's a steep hill. Steep hill, if you don't know by now, it's an incline where where the car goes up. The car might switch off, the car might roll when you do that for the first time, but don't worry about it. You're gonna be fine, girl. You're gonna be fine, boy, alright? You're gonna do that. That's the first part of your test, right? He might start with the 360. That is the U-turn, practically. They call it a 360, a 3-point turn, or a U-turn. That's what you're gonna do. Practically, the car is gonna be in the box, facing that way maybe, and then you just have to do a U-turn and swap it the other way. At your driving school, they're gonna show you which lines to target in order for you to make it through. You always need to indicate. Look at your mirrors all the time. Look at your mirrors. Look at your side mirrors. Look at your rear view mirror. Look at the back. To show the instructor that you are fully aware of the surrounding that you have in the yard. Yes, there might not be other cars. Don't say it's not necessary for you to look around. You still need to do it so he can see that you are woke. And no, just because I popped a bottle does not mean you should pop a bottle before you go to a test. Do not drink and drive. Don't you dare, okay? Anyway, moving right along. The next one is the parallel parking. The parallel parking, literally, there's two boxes here. You just come in. I'm gonna insert pictures here. I'm gonna insert pictures just so you know clearly what I'm talking about. The side parking is literally you. So you need to know that. Make sure you don't get on the pavements. Make sure you don't hit any poles to fall while you're on the yard test. Make sure that you indicate. Make sure that I keep emphasizing this because you will fail if you don't do those steps. Make sure that you look at your mirrors. Make sure you do not bump any poles, anything. Usathula dibala, baby. Don't you dare. Because if you do that, then, and you have two chances to do that in each. So this is like 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4 steps in the yard test, right? It's the alley docking, it's the parallel parking, it's the incline, it's the 3-point turn, right? So make sure that you do not hit any pole. Don't get on the pavements or stuff like that, because he's just gonna see that you're not ready for the road, and then he's gonna fail you, or she's gonna fail you, So after that, there is the 3-point U-turn, which I explained. You just need to turn the car to face the other way. If you are going down, turn the car to face up. If you are going up, turn the car to face down. That's what they're asking you for a 3-point turn. I'll insert pictures just so you know clearly what it is. And then the incline. You need to start on an incline. Literally, the car is sitting like this, sitting here. You're gonna get up, stop here. There's a stop sign for you to stop. Stop before the line. You stop there, pull your handbrake up, babe. Pull your handbrake up, pull it up. Because if you don't pull it up and you're not used to balancing as yet, like balancing the clutch and the accelerator, you are going to have a problem. You're going to roll, okay? So to avoid that, pull your handbrake up. Whenever you stop, just pull it up, just so you don't roll. Because you roll, you're losing marks, okay? And then you need to make sure that you start the car and you move without it rolling back. If it dare rolls back, you fail. But we're not here for that. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. With practice, you're gonna make it. Practice it 1 million times, you're gonna make it. With an automatic, this is not a problem. You're never ever gonna roll with an automatic. You're not gonna roll with an automatic. That is just gonna be some shock if you roll with an automatic, because an automatic, literally when you move from the brake, you go to the accelerator, it goes. Ain't no need to balance anything, baby. Ain't no need, right? Right. After that, you are going to the road, right? One thing that I was lucky enough to get a person that was really polite, that really explained everything while we were on the test, while we were driving out on the road. Make sure that you are aware of other cars, right? This is the second part of the test. The second part of the test is the one where you drive on the road, right? We're done with the first part. When you're out on the road, make sure that you know the stop signs, all the signs on the road, because you will learn this when you're doing your learners, right? It expires after 2 years because honestly you have just forgotten. You have forgotten. That means you haven't driven, you have forgotten. That's why it expires after 2 years according to what I understand, or you know. But anyway, make sure that you know all the signs. He's gonna watch out for the fact that, do you have good control over the steering wheel? He's gonna watch that. Do you have good control over the clutch? He's gonna watch that. Do you have good control of your speed? Do you know how to brake properly? When you're on the road, literally you're driving with 4 people. 1, 2, 3, 4. Literally, you're driving with 4 people. So you need to always be alert. Watch your mirrors. Always be alert. You don't need to be turning back every time. No, you can use the rearview mirror for that. It's right here, right? It's right here, baby. So you can watch that. Before you change lanes, he's gonna watch if you're alert when you change lanes, if you have to change lanes. He's gonna watch if you are looking at your mirrors. Are you indicating? Are you looking at the distance of the other car that's coming behind you, or is aside of you, or in front of you, or whatever the case is, right? You're gonna also have an emergency stop where you need to like brake immediately. You know, make sure that you have good control over the car. Do not speed. Also, do not drive too slow. Just a normal speed. Guys, I swear to you, with practice, it is possible. With practice, it is possible. Trust yourself. Yes, your nerves will play a role on their part. They will play a role. But just calm yourself down. Tell yourself you can do it. Manifest it. Tell yourself you can do it, because you can do it. There are people that you're going to meet at the testing station. There are people that you're going to meet at the testing station who are going to tell you that, oh my God, I'm here for the 3rd time. Oh my God, I'm here for the 4th time. You're going to panic, and then you're going to think you're going to fail. I'm here, and I did it once. And mind you, before that, yes, I had driven before, but I wasn't like a perfect manual driver. The cars that I've forever driven were automatic. I've never had to drive a manual car until I went to driving school, you know. So a lot of people were discouraging me that, first of all, why would I do a code 8? If you're in South Africa, you know, a code 8 is the one with the small vehicle, the light motor vehicles, that one. I was so discouraged by even people like close to me. They were just like, you're not gonna make it. You're the first time driver. You've never done parkings. This code 8 has too many parkings. How are you gonna do it? It's a manual. You've never driven a manual before. It's too difficult. Why not do a code 10? Because everyone is doing a code 10. And I was just like, no. I did my research before this. Before going to write my learnings, I did my research, and this is what I wanted to do. And if this is what I want to do, I'm gonna pass it, right? My sister was one person who was just like, you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. I was like, you serious? On days when I was doubting myself, honestly, I was just like, you know what? I'm not sure if I can do this. Literally, before I got the driving school that I went to, right? I started with the first driving school. Mind you, my learners is expiring on the 1st of March, 2021. Today, it's the 27th of Feb, right? I got it on the 23rd of Feb. So, can you imagine how much I'm pressed for time? I'm pressed for time because if I dare fail, when am I going to book another day? Because my learner is expiring pretty soon. When I spoke to the first driving school, the first guy, he was like, if you're a first time driver doing a code 8, you're going to fail. Because I was just like, then this is not the guy for me. If he's going to tell me that I'm going to fail and he's a teacher, what is the job of the driving school? To teach me, right? Not to tell me that I'm going to fail. So trust yourself. Trust yourself. I remember even my sister, when we were talking, every time I doubted myself, I'd just be like, but do you think I'm going to make it? You know, everybody has some self-doubt in some corner, some way, you know? So every time that would come up, my sister would calm me down. She's like, Kay, you can do this. I know you. You're not going to struggle with this. She was just always like, Kay, you're going to do it. And sis, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support, and everybody else that supported me. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for trusting me enough with myself. And thanks to God also that I didn't have to go back, guys. Going back, I'm one person that strives to push it on the first go because I don't want to do something again. I hate repeating things. So I was just like, you know what, this is do or die. And now here we are. So you can also do it. The reason I'm telling you this is because you can do it. You can do it. Don't panic. You can do it. Right? One last thing that I do not want to forget to tell you is the fact that if you are like me, I used to always drive with my leg on standby on the clutch. When you drive like that on the day of your test, he's gonna deduct marks, or she's gonna deduct marks. If your leg is always on the clutch, he said, what do they call it? He said it's clutch something, but essentially it's clutch abuse. Let's just put it there. So when you just make sure that you don't always put your foot there. Put your foot on the clutch when you need to, practically. That's also when you need to like fully brake, like when the car needs to come to a full stop. But when you don't need to put the car on a full stop and you're just slowing down, you can just use the brake on its own, you know. And then you move. Whenever you change gears, you know you have to you need to step on your clutch. After that, remove your leg and move. Babe, you can do it. I believe in you. Push, push, push. You can do it. You can do it. You can. You can. Okay, thank you so much for getting to the end of the video. Do not drink and drive. I'm not driving right now, so I'm drinking. But do not drink and drive. This is for you once you've made it. This is for you once you've made it. I hope you have a beautiful driving experience. I enjoyed mine. I enjoyed my lessons. My driving instructor believed in me. My driving instructor was amazing. Our lessons were great. We even became friends. He just even called me yesterday. He's like, girl, how you doing? I'm like, I'm good, my guy. I'm good. You know? So push yourself. You can do it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please do not forget to like, to share, to comment, and to subscribe. Okay? I'll see you in my next video. Bye!